2 candles are burning, and they're getting smaller and smaller as time passes. So the first candle takes 4 hours to burn out completely, while the other candle takes 5 hours to burn out completely. So at what time should both of these candles be lit so that at 5:30 p.m., one candle is twice as long as the other? Let's start by using the information for the first candle, the 4-hour candle. So if this candle takes 4 hours to burn out, then that means each hour, a fourth of the candle is being burned out. Similarly, for the 5-hour candle, each hour, a fifth is being burned out. Now let's suppose that both candles are lit for T hours. Then in T hours, T over 4 of the first candle has burned. Similarly, in T hours, T over 5 of the other candle has burned. Now if this is how much the 4-hour candle has burned off in T hours, then what remains is 1 minus T over 4. From one whole candle, this is how much has burned off, so this is how much is remaining. Similarly, for the other candle, if T over 5 has burned off in T hours, then what's left is 1 minus T over 5. And now we're told that one candle has to be twice as long as the other. So after T hours, which candle should there be more of? Well, there should be more of the slower burning candle. So in other words, there should be more of the 5-hour candle left. Because it burns at a slower rate, after a certain amount of time, there will be more candle remaining than the 4-hour candle. So the 5-hour candle will be twice as long as the 4-hour candle after T hours. Now from here, all we have to do is solve and find T. So the first thing we can do is maybe simplify 1 minus T over 4 and 1 minus T over 5 by combining our fractions. So twice of 4 minus T over 4 equals 5 minus T over 5. And from here we can simplify things. Our 2 and 4 will cancel out, just leaving a 2. From here, we're going to cross multiply everything. And we get that T equals 10 over 3 hours. So we now know that the candles have to be lit for 10/3 hours so that one candle ends up being twice as long as the other. So now all we have to do is find out the time 10/3 hours before 5:30 p.m. Now the easiest way to do that is to simplify 10/3 first, so our time is going to be 3 1/3 hours before 5:30 p.m. So what does 3 1/3 hours mean? Well, 3 hours is just 3 hours, but a third of an hour, that would be equivalent to a third of 60 minutes, which ends up being 20 minutes. So this time is equivalent to 3 hours and 20 minutes. And 3 hours and 20 minutes before 5:30 p.m., well, 3 hours before 5:30, that's 2:30. 20 minutes before 2:30, that is 2:10 p.m. So the candles have to be lit at 2:10 p.m. so that by the time 5:30 p.m. comes around, one candle is twice as long as the other. Now we can do a final check to make sure that our answer actually makes sense. Now it's a good thing that we got a value of t that was less than 4 and 5, because if we got a value of t larger than either of those numbers, let's say 4.5, well then, after 4.5 hours, this candle would almost be completely extinguished, but this one is already completely gone. So that answer would not make sense. If we got a value of 6 hours, well then, both candles will already be gone. So that doesn't help either. So it's a good thing that we got a value of t that was less than both 4 and 5, because that answer makes more sense. So we can feel pretty confident that our answer of 2:10 p.m. is the correct time.